I'm 81 years old. Most people think my biggest fear is the end of the road. They're wrong. The end is just a destination. My real fear, it's the fact that I've become a ghost in a house I still pay taxes on. Have you felt it? That quiet, heavy erasure? You go to the store, you sit at the Sunday dinner table, and you realize you've become part of the architecture, like a faded photograph or a chair everyone sits in, but no one actually sees. They talk around you. They decide if you're tired or if you need tea, as if you were a child. You are still breathing, but the world has already started the eulogy. For 60 years, I was Arthur, the architect. I was the fixer, the provider, the man with the answers. But when the title is gone and the body slows down, you're forced to just be. And for men like us, just being feels like a slow-motion car crash. We try to fight it. We try to stay loud, but the silence always wins. I found this key today. It was buried in a drawer under a pile of old tax returns from 1988. It reminded me of the time I spent my life building walls instead of bridges. I was so busy being useful that I forgot to be present. I thought my silence was strength. I realize now it was just a different kind of disappearing act. The saddest thing about getting older isn't that the light is fading. It's that we spend our last few pages trying to rewrite the first ones. We try to be 50 again. We try to prove we still matter to a world that has already moved on to a faster rhythm. But there is a high cost to chasing a sun that has already set. Everything changed for me last Tuesday. I sat in this chair, and instead of being angry that no one was looking at me, I realized something. If no one is looking at me, I am finally free to truly look at everything else. I became a spy in the house of life. I stopped performing the active senior role. I dropped the 100-pound backpack of my own ego. Suddenly, the invisibility became a superpower. I noticed the way the dust motes dance in the afternoon sun, a tiny, chaotic ballet I was too busy to see for decades. I noticed the hidden sadness in my daughter's eyes when she thinks I'm not looking. I see the world as it truly is, not as I want to use it. When you are near the exit, the view gets remarkably clear. So what do? We become the witnesses. We don't need to give advice no one asked for. We don't need to be loud. We just need to be the steady, silent light in the room. When your grandchildren are frantic and stressed, just look at them with the eyes of someone who knows how the story ends. Look at them with a love that asks for nothing in return. They won't remember your career. They'll remember the peace you carried. I don't know how many more sunsets I have left, but as long as I'm here, I'm going to keep this light on for you. Join me here at Before the Silence. We are building a library of truths that the young aren't ready for yet, but they will be. They will be. Before the silence settles tonight, reclaim your voice. In the comments, finish this. I might be invisible to the world, but today I noticed. Tell me one tiny, beautiful thing that the busy people missed. I read every single one. It reminds me that I am still visible to you, and you are certainly visible to me. I'll see you in the next chapter.